An iron cuboid measuring 27 cm by 3 cm by 3 cm was melted and made into a larger cube and a smaller cube. The volume of the smaller cube was 1/8 of the volume of the larger cube. Find the length of the side of the larger cube. Okay, let's start off by finding the volume of this iron cuboid first. So it measures 27 cm by 3 cm by 3 cm. So the convention is length by breadth by height. So we have an iron cuboid. The length is 27, breadth is 3, height is 3. So to find the volume of this iron cuboid, you just have to take, the formula is length times breadth times height. Good. So that should give you 27 times 3 times 3. And that should give you 243 cm cube. So we have this large iron cuboid. Then you split it into, you melt it, and you remake it into a larger cube and a smaller cube. What's so special about cube is that all sides are the same. So it's like a square, but a 3D version of a square. So the length is equal to the breadth is equal to the height, which means that the volume of these two cubes are going to be cube numbers. So cube numbers are things like this. So cube numbers are cube numbers. So 1 times 1 times 1 is a cube number. 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. 8 is also a cube number. So length times breadth times height. So 3 times 3 times 3, which will give you 27, is also a cube number. So all these are called cube numbers. And the volume is one of, like these 3, for instance. Obviously, there's more. You can do 4 times 4 times 4, which will give you 64. 5 times 5 times 5 should give you 125. 6 times 6 times 6, which will give you 216. Maybe you'll do up to 7. 343. Okay, so the total volume of these two cubes is 243. And we are also given that the volume of the smaller cube was 1/8 the volume of the larger cube. 1 belongs to smaller cube and 8 belongs to larger cube. Okay, so let's do a hypothesis. So we have smaller cube and we have larger cube. And we have total. And you will have whether it's correct. So let's allow our smaller cube to be 8 cm cube, which means our larger cube is supposed to be 8 times 8, right? Because our smaller cube is supposed to be 1 unit and our larger cube is supposed to be 8 units of it. So if 1 unit is 8, means 8 unit is 8 times 8, which is 64. So total is 8 plus 64, which is 72. Does it equate to 243, which is what we want? No. So the smaller cube is not 8. Can a smaller cube be 27? If smaller cube is 27, larger cube will be 8 units of it, right? 8 times. So it will be 27 times 8. So it should give you 216. So 27 plus 216 gives you 243. Is it what you wanted? It is. And in fact, 216 itself is also a cube number. So both of them are actually cube numbers. Which is what we want, right? Because both the smaller and the larger figure are both cubes, which means that the volume must be cube numbers. And we got our answer. So what is the length of the side of the larger cube? So larger cube, the volume is 216, but it came from 6 times 6 times 6, which means the larger cube, the length is 6, the breadth is 6, and the height is 6. And that is why, to answer the question, the length will be 6 cm.